And when that energy isn't released through expression or movement, it becomes stored. It's sitting there, it's stagnant, kind of like a message in a bottle waiting to be opened and read. And that's why sometimes years later, I'm sure you've experienced this, where you heard a song, there was a scent you came across, or a simple conversation, and it suddenly brings up emotions you didn't know that were still there. And that's because your body remembers. Have you ever felt tension in your chest when you couldn't speak your truth? Well, that's your body holding the words that you never said. Maybe it was a moment that you stayed quiet just to keep the peace, go along to get along, or even when your heart was breaking, but you smiled anyway. Believe it or not, those are unspoken emotions that won't disappear, that live quietly in your body, waiting for your attention. Well, today I want to talk about how our bodies remember, even when our minds try to forget everything, and how that awareness can become the beginning of deep healing. I'm Heather Hewett, certified somatic trauma informed coach. Well, it all starts with validating our experience. There are so many reasons we hold things in. I'm sure you can think of a lot, right? Maybe you grew up in an environment where it didn't feel safe to express anger or sadness or even your opinion. Maybe you learned early on that love meant silence and not to be heard from. Or maybe you've been the strong one for so long that letting the truth spill out feels dangerous, especially when you have spoken your truth or tried to set a boundary, you were punished for it. If that's you, I just want you to know you're not broken for feeling this way. It's very normal. Your body has been trying to protect you. And when the mind says, don't speak, the body says, I'll hold it for you. Well, how does the body store unexpressed emotions? Our bodies actually are incredible record keepers. Every emotion we don't express creates this tiny surge of energy, a muscle that tightens, we feel tense, our breath shortens, our heart starts racing. Over time, these moments build up. Think about it. I mean, if you scan and look at your body, I'm sure somewhere you have a scar, physical scar or two. Could be from falling off your bike when you're a kid or hurting yourself, an injury, surgery, whatever the case, it's there and has been there a long time. Those are physical scars. There are emotional and mental scars and injuries that are in our body as well. We may feel it like tension in our neck from unshed tears, heavy chest from words that we swallowed, even an uneasy stomach from guilt or fear that we never voiced. This isn't poetry or just being poetic. This is physiological and this is real. Your nervous system, your fascia, your muscles, they all respond to emotional energy. And when that energy isn't released through expression or movement, it becomes stored. It's sitting there, it's stagnant, kind of like a message in a bottle waiting to be opened and read. And that's why sometimes years later, I'm sure you've experienced this, where you heard a song, there was a scent you came across, or a simple conversation, and it suddenly brings up emotions you didn't know that were still there. And that's because your body remembers. This reminds me to share a personal story. I was on a vacation with my husband. This happened a few years ago. We were sightseeing and looking around through a market, and I happened to catch a perfume scent and a scent that smelled exactly like my grandmother's. I stopped. It was this visceral reaction that I had, and I just started bawling. And I just let myself cry, and it was a couple of minutes, and I was okay. It was like my body was storing something, and I needed to release it. And I went on, and I was great the rest of the day. I didn't try to stop it, I didn't judge it. And that stagnation was able to move. Well, let's try this body awareness practice. This is something gentle that we can do together. So, wherever you are, if you're able to, safely, let's stop and take a slow, deep breath in through your nose, exhaling out. Placing a hand over your heart as you gently inhale again. Exhale. Notice what your body feels like right now. Not what you think it should feel like, what it actually feels like. What is actually there? Is there warmth? Is there tightness? Tension somewhere? Maybe even a flutter, a numb spot? There's no wrong answer. You're simply listening with compassion. If words had formed in that space where you're feeling that, what might they have said or be saying to you right now? Sometimes that message isn't even verbal. It could be a sigh that you need to let out, a tear, or a long exhale. A sense of relief that someone finally is listening to your body. You are listening to your body. You don't need to judge or fix anything. You just need to understand it fully. Your body simply just needs presence and compassion. So the next time you feel that tension that we just discovered, whether it's in your chest, your throat, your stomach, wherever it is, just try pausing, take a few deep breaths, acknowledge it before pushing it away. Ask gently, what are you trying to tell me? Because your body isn't your enemy, it's your memory keeper, and it has its own special language. It carries the stories that you weren't ready to speak. And this isn't to punish you, but to help you find your way back home and reconnect. And the beautiful thing is, as you begin to listen, the body slowly lets go. The breath deepens, the heart softens, and the silence that once hurt is replaced or becomes peace. Well, thank you for listening to the Butterfly Event podcast. And if this episode spoke to you, share it with someone who needs that gentle reminder that healing our inner wounds begins with healing the nervous system. And please like and subscribe and let me know in the comments what you felt. Until next time. Have you ever felt trapped in that cycle of emotional eating, stress, or blame, knowing something deeper is going on, but you just don't know how to heal it? I've been there. And that's why I created the Butterfly Event, Breaking the Hunger Cycle. It's more than an ebook. It's a journey back to your body's wisdom. Through neuroscience, storytelling, and gentle reflection, you'll learn how to regulate your nervous system, break free from survival patterns that keep you stuck. And if you're ready to go deeper, there are 4 ways to begin. Tier 1 is all about knowledge and awareness. The Butterfly Event ebook is perfect for a starting point for your transformation. Tier 2 is the Healing Companion bundle, where you get the ebook and it includes the companion workbook, which has reflection prompts, affirmations. And this is great for helping you to reflect on your journey and start to make application of what you learned. Tier number 3, the Transformation Toolkit. It adds my 5-lesson video mini course that helps you apply the knowledge with understanding and start to be able to embody calm, safety, and freedom. And then tier number 4, the VIP healing experience. Everything that I mentioned, you get the ebook, the companion workbook, the mini course, plus a private one-on-one emotional regulation session with me for personalized customized support. You will truly be able to learn how to embody transformation and nervous system regulation. Whichever tier you choose, this journey will guide you to reconnect, release, and begin again with compassion. Please visit heathermhewitt.com or click the link below to start your butterfly event today. Remember, you're not broken, you're becoming.